You know what gun that's like? It's like the game face, it won't go semi.
Oh,
yeah. Because we put a lipo in it. The game face. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one that's speeding right now.
It's being a piece of shit. Look at all the bullet marks on your back. Damn. This thing sounds cool.
Alright.
Sup YouTube, Spinxercell here. So what's in front of you today is my Tokyo Marui AUG, but I've actually made a really big upgrade, and this is one of the things I said I wanted to do when I first got the gun, and when I found it for the right price on eBay, I had to jump at the opportunity. So what I actually got was this. What's on the gun is the new rail kit. It is the Nitro V6, designed especially for the Tokyo Marui, and it's really pricey. It's a keymod handrail, and this is what the picture online that inspired me to get this gun. And of course I got the Tokyo Marui because I feel Tokyo Marui is the best airsoft company. You know, they're the grandfather. They made up the gearbox. And if I was going to get an AUG, I didn't want to get something crappy, so I went with the very best AUG I can get, which is Tokyo Marui. This is a little overview of what I'm calling my Super AUG. It doesn't exactly perform super as of late. The last couple times I've used it, especially, it's got a lot of feeding issues. Only on the field it's had semi-automatic issues where it won't fire on semi. And this is probably due to the fact that I'm using this battery in it. It's an 11.1 LiPo. No, it's a 7.4 LiPo. And LiPo does put stress on the Tokyo Marui gearbox, which is shooting a pretty low FPS in the first place. So it has a two-stage trigger mechanism, so I guess it has little issues when the trigger contacts get burnt out from the stress of a LiPo. So other than that, the main reason it's not super is it's having a lot of feeding issues. I've yet to figure out what it is. I'm going to pick up a high cap and hopefully that changes some things. So this is the setup I'm running in right now. It's got the new rail kit on it, the Nitro V6 keymod handrail. And the coolest part about it is that the upper rail just continues. It's even indented just like the rail already was, so it's like a continuation since it is especially for the TM. Other things I got going on is I have my Replica Geotech right here. It's very cool and it works really well. The original backup sights are still on it, and as you can see I have the front one. So the front sight is up here. It's actually right where they meet because there was a little gap right there, so I figured the front sight will seal that gap up. It had a little bit of drooping issues, and the suppressor was actually a little off to the side, but I have it all straight now. Everything's straightened out with this system. And, you know, it uses screws to hold itself in place, and then this, once it goes on, since it has an adapter for 14mm negative to negative, so you can put the suppressor on the gun now and have a little extra length to fit the keymod handrail. So more about how it was to put this system on. You know, it comes with the screws, it comes with the adapter, and it comes with the rail itself. The rail is probably made of CNC aluminum, I would guess, and it's got a nice paint job, but as you can see it kind of scratches a little quickly, and I think some of it was already a little nicked, like right here on the sides, the part that you don't look at, was already a little scuffed and a little scratched, but it was used. So these rail systems on eBay are like $150 for the Nitro. So I got it on eBay for what I considered a good enough price, $90. A lot of money. That's like a price of a plastic slide, decent gas blowback pistol, I would say, just for a rail system. You know, it's a lot. So we got my black slide suppressor on there, and it was kind of a pain in the ass because it got stuck on the adapter of the thing, and it would not come off again. So in the first place, I had to boil the the tip of the gun. So it's got a really easy barrel switching system, which I can't do right now with the rail on it. But you can take pretty much the whole half of the gun apart by pushing on this here. So I had to take the barrel out and boil it for a really long time and really give it a good shit. So because of what happened with it, the suppressor got stuck to the adapter, and now the suppressor is pretty much permanently attached to the adapter. I could not get it off after that. Down here, I had to add a little tiny rail section that came with my TAR-21 rail system. What I did was take the little keymod adapter, the little keymods things, you know, you can see it inside of there, and I took the two from my APS M4 rail system and added it to there, so now I have an angle foregrip on this. Up here is the Mobius zoom cam that I borrowed from Forest Thunder, and it has the 25mm IR zoom on it, so I can see them cheaters. But it didn't work out so well since the gun is not firing the best. Right now it does have a lot of issues. It won't even fire semi-auto because of all the shooting I've done with the LiPo. You're not supposed to use a LiPo in a Tokyo Marui, so in a way I kind of ruined this gun. For now, I guess I gotta put a MOSFET in this gun. So there's my Geotech, Replica Geotech, which works great on this weapon. There's a lot of gameplay right now with this weapon, but none have come out with the new rail system. I wanted to explain what's going on before you saw the gameplay with it, because I don't get any kills with it. It's not the best with the issues it's developed, but these issues don't have anything against the weapon. You know, just you got to use the right battery in it. And I put the wrong barrel. The barrel that I put in there is supposed to be the EX Precision steel barrel that I never got a chance to use in anything. And I thought it fit well in the Tokyo Marui. And it kind of did fit well, but obviously, you know, the BBs are going pretty much everywhere. So it's got a HK style, you know, charging bolt, which exposes the hop-up on both sides, so really easy access to the hop-up. You can see right there labeled. And then like an HK, you could do the HK slap kind of thing. So the trigger is two-stage. You know, you got, this is supposed to be semi. I better take the mag out because I did put the battery in here. Zodiac came over, we did the shooting test just now. That's why the Mobius is on there. But this is semi, and the weapon is not firing anymore. That's semi, and then that's full auto, which is really fast. But for some reason, semi's just stopped working pretty much when I took it to field it last time, which is really dumb because when I did the test fire in the backyard before taking it out, it shot flawlessly, even accurately too. So airsoft guns are a mixed bag sometimes. So the battery compartment is in the butt of the weapon. You just have to pretty much pry off this plastic butt pad, and it's not too hard to get on and off. So then on the inside you have Tamiya wires and a normal fuse, and then it's a really good fit for this brick style LiPo I got in here. It's got a lot of FPS tags on it, all the times I've run it. I have used this gun quite a bit, so all the gameplay will be up soon. And then the gameplay with the new rail system. So it's just an overview of this custom Tokyo Marui AUG with the Nitro rail kit on there. Yeah, there's another little rail right here. I could put another one on the side, but I choose to leave it alone. So that's what it looks like with the new rail system. I love it a lot. The look of it now is just really dope. It also came with about 5 of these mid-capacity magazines, and I'm hoping that it's just the sake of the magazines for the feeding issues. So I want to get a high capacity, see how that will work in this. I was going to paint it black, and I still might for the sake of my Splinter Cell theme, but it does look really good in tan, especially now that the angle foregrip is on there. Unfortunately, when it was in the CQB mode, the rail would not come off so that I can add this. So I did have to break the plastic lower rail that the high cycle comes with. So that's been broken off, sadly. But this is my custom AUG. You know, it's got the rail system on there. Looks super badass. Just wanted to put this out there for anybody watching the new gameplay that will come out with this. So stay tuned for some more airsoft content from the Sphinxer Cell.